explore the lion song. So we are on the last episode, Closure, which basically encompasses all the three people and all the people that were on the train. So all the people on the train meet the people that we're going to do right now. Or have done. Sorry, wrong way to put that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Should start right off with the train like always. Wiener Neustand, I still know how to say that. Train station. Must be a different train station. Abandoned platform, mountains, I can't target him apparently. Conductor. Given that the train has stopped just for me, the dispatcher seems awfully calm that I'm not boarding. Okay. The Schneeberg. Father owns a large hut up there. Okay then. And platform. Not a soul around to say goodbye. Oh, well, that sucks. Just gonna leave all on your own. It's time. Nobody to say goodbye? Wow. That sucks. Okay, hello. What was my compartment again? Where's my blasted ticket? What compartment did it say? Was it 9? Don't know, man. I guess you're gonna have to figure that out on your own. I must be in the wrong car. Well, we could check compartment doors. Is this... Oh, excuse me. Oh, somebody doing some things they shouldn't be? Not the right one. It's the only reason I could think he'd say that. Hello? Good day. Oh, I'm sorry. Why does it seem like everybody's doing something they shouldn't be in there? Hey, he seems quite engrossed in that book. Are you sure? His gaze is looking to the right. How is he engrossed in the book? He's not looking down. I'm not in the mood for a conversation anyway. I just want to find the right compartment. Okay, man. Okay. I need to get hostile. I'm still gonna check every one of these. Empty. Take it, man. Definitely not my compartment. It's empty. They won't know. Right? Check 6. Oh. That was a 6, not a 9. This is the right compartment. Oh, good. Hey guys, what's up? Is this seat taken? How far are you going? All the way to the end of the line. Hey, aren't we all? Apparently not. The Lion Song, Episode 4, Closure. Should be a nice episode. All the rest were nice too. Sudden stop. What happened? Okay then. Gentlemen. Excuse me. Traveling far? Is there any news? Traveling far? What do you think? I'm headed south for a vacation. Ass. Don't have to be so rude about it. Any news? No front page. Only local news. I see. Oh, what do we got? Anything about Vienna? Margaret's new exhibition. Oh, yeah. There she is. She's down here, too. Ah, famous professor. Yes, that was interesting. Cabin. A concert at the Musikverein. Arthur Cabin? An Arthur Cabin musical production. Yes. Do you know him? I met him once. He came to our village. Alright. There's an article about an exhibition opening. Franz Markert. The portrait artist. Portrait artist, you call him? How about the genius? The shooting star. His art has so much truth to it. I tried, but I couldn't get the one for his painting, though, which sucked. A former professor at the mathematics, really? A former professor at the mathematics faculty at the University of Vienna. Zahler, the mathematician? Yes, that's what it says. Oh, alright. Well, I guess we're done here. Can I get out? Yeah, there we go. Put away. What about these books? The Metamorphosis. I believe this is yours. There you go. Thank you. Elements of change. I think the book fell out of your luggage. There you go. Oh, thanks. Venus in Furs. Yours? Thank you. And photo. A photograph of a few students. He must have dropped it. Your photograph? Oh, yes. Thank you. Student. Excuse me. Yes. What brings you on this train today? Who are the people on that photo? What brings you on the train? Same as you, I bet. Okay, everybody's giving me such blank answers when I ask them that question. It's very bland. Not very helpful. Who are the people on that photo? That photo? Who are the people next to you? That's Professor Reknizek and her class. Her? The first woman lecturer in mathematics at the university. That's me in the front there. She was one of the best lecturers I had at the university. The university has women lecturers? I remember her duel with Zaylor. Yes, I do. I wouldn't have been so lenient with them. They worked together afterwards? Yes, for a while. But his sister died of tuberculosis soon after the duel. He became a prominent supporter of tuberculosis research. I had no idea. Professor Reknizek was funny too. She always managed to make us understand highly complex concepts, and she told great jokes too. Wow, I'm glad to be remembered so fondly. Oh, about a year ago. Oh, so he was there too? Huh. That way, the change can be maintained, forming a new state over time. Who's this person next to him? Theodore, did you understand what you just heard? You didn't pay any attention again, did you? No, I did. But it was far easier to follow. Professor Niener's lessons. Oh, don't pretend. Professor Reknizek is an exceptional teacher, even as a substitute. Look at her. It's easy. Or look here. Not look at her. Scribbles, joke, notes. I guess notes. It's all about change. Yes, I kind of got that. Remember her joke at the start of the lesson? Which one? What do you get when you cross a mosquito with a mountain climber? Nothing. You can't cross a vector and a scalar. But how is that supposed to help me understand? Don't know. I just like the joke. Scribbles. There's a piece of cake. I have no clue what I was trying to write down here. Looks like something about monkeys? And is that a drawing of a cake with the symbol pi on it? Of course it is. Explain. Look here. Oh, good. We gotta do this again. Okay. The destination of the secondary change is the inverse function of change. What? Imagine a dog that really needs to pee. That's not a good... What? Yeah, that's what I would say. It's not really a good one. Just listen for a second, would you? Jeez, that is... Oh, wow. If the dog pees, the liquid will be gone. That's genius! Oh, for crying out loud. I wasn't finished, you blockhead. Oh, right. Go on. So Reknizek's theory basically asked the question, can the amount of liquid change but stay the same? And the question is answered by the secondary change. If the dog drinks water while peeing, the amount of liquid would stay the same. Hence forming a new statement over time, a Reknizek state. I think your explanation is all wet. I give you higher mathematics, you give me puns. Yes. Why are you being stupid about it? Oh. Well, I'm just here for the jokes. And that is what separates us from other sciences. We are looking beyond how something appears. We look for a deeper truth about the world, and everything it is, and everything it could be. That reminds me of a joke. A theologian, a physicist, and a mathematician. Watch 3 people go into an empty room. After a while, 5 people exit the room. The theologian exclaims, "It's a miracle." The the physicist scoffs. Clearly, there's been a measuring error. Finally, the mathematician proclaims, "And another 2 go in, no one would be in the room." I confess I don't understand. I don't think you're surrounded by mathematicians here. I guess our jokes don't travel well. Maybe not. But she did change a lot at the university. I remember when my cousin wanted to study physics. Oh, we're back here now. I think I remember seeing him come in. Or leaving. May I help you, sir? I'm here to speak to a member of the Radius. Are you indeed? There are private gatherings and are not to be disturbed. Especially by a student. Fine. Very shaky words there. Then I would like to use the lavatory. If that is all right with you. Surely not. I will not be fooled again. It's very important that I see the Radius. Young man, you are not getting into that room unless you pass a test. I've had some bad experiences in the past. Very well. What is your test? Tell me the names of the 3 members of the Radius. Professor Shell. Incorrect. There is no Professor Shell in the Radius. There was. Of course there is. That's who I want to see. There was no one by that name in the Radius. Good day. Wait. Oh. I meant, of course, Professor Reknazek. How could you forget Miss Emma? I don't know. She is the heart and soul of the Radius. A lovely woman. Professor Wilhelm? What? His Majesty? Kaiser Wilhelm? You are a remarkably stupid young man. Come on. I'm just having fun here. Professor Worm, correct. And Professor Runch. Correct. Well, may I enter now? No. What? Why not? I passed your test. Well, perhaps. But no, you called Fraulein Emma by the wrong name. So you mustn't know her very well. Which means I will not let you enter the Radius. Please leave now. What's wrong? Can't you find the door? Fine. I won't bother the Radius, but I am hungry and thirsty. I would like a seat. You could not send away a paying customer, would you? Of course not. Thomas, could you show the gentleman to a table? And do keep an eye on him. Certainly. Follow me, mein Herr. Mein Herr. I don't know why they call everybody by that. An interesting word. Here we are. Take a seat. I will be right back. Ha! I don't think so. No, I just need to get past him and into the Radius. Okay, I guess we're doing that then. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Going into the Radius now. See ya. Hold it right there. You are not allowed in there. Damn it. Toilet door? I don't need to go to the toilets right now. Should avoid drinking too much coffee, though. Oh, well, he left. Let's go. Oh, are you kidding me? What if I go into the kitchen? That's the kitchen. I really don't want to go where it looks like in there. Excuse me. Yes. Why can I not enter the radius? I'd like to order a drink. I'd like to order a cake. Never mind. How about a cake? Certainly. What would you like? A piece of Shire torte, please. Right away. Go, 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 go. The radius. Finally. That worked. Oh, is she already in here? There she is. And who do we have here? Oh, I do believe this is one of my students. Theodore, isn't it? That's right, Professor Reknazek. Well, come on in. What can we do for you? Old man. Excuse me. Professor Roch? Is that you? Yes. Oh, but you're not smoking. Have you given it up? No. I have a cold and I can't seem to shake. Oh, okay. Well, don't cough on me. Ah, I hope you get well soon. How's the cough? Professor Elrich always stays awake during his evening seminars. Now I know how he does it. His naps in the afternoons. I rest my case. Oh, hey guys. I must return to Siberia or Serbia soon. To Krakow, oh geez. Why? Politics. What has a mathematician to do with politics? I will remember to ask that when I get there. How long will you be gone? I doubt I will be coming back. But who will I argue with? What will I do? I wonder if you would do a small kindness. What is it? My cats. I cannot take them with me. Would you take care of them? Your cats? I will try. Thank you. It's not easy to have to leave them behind. At least I will have something to remember you by. And argue with. And argue with. Aww. Good day to you, Professor Zaylor. Good day to you, too. I want to speak to Professor Reknazek. Do I look like Professor Reknazek? Please conclude your business with her and leave. Jeez, okay. Theodore, it is good to see you. I apologize for bursting in on you like this. What can I help you with? Where is Professor Neener? I have a favor to ask you. I don't know. He's been missing for a while now. Yes? Sorry. I have a favor to ask. Oh? I have a cousin who wants to study physics at the university. Bravo! But why come to me? Maria is a girl. A woman! Almost a woman. Ah! Then I understand all too well. Is she bright? Like the sun at midday. She wants to follow in the path of Mary Curie. Bright and ambitious, then. Please tell her to come talk to me. I promise I will do whatever I can to see that she is allowed to enroll. Thank you, Professor. Goodbye. Photo. A photograph of members of the Radius. An image of Professor Reknazek is attached to it. Oh, at least she got in, though. Alright, I guess that concludes my business here. I think it's time we get going. Thanks, guys. Professor Reknazek's vote was all it took. The faculty would grumble and wave their arms as usual, but in the end the professor almost always prevailed. Maria was allowed to enroll. She was an actual professor? Not officially, no. But that's what the students called her, and even some of the faculty members. A remarkable woman. I remember when she was leaving the university to write this book. Several months ago. Professor, why must you go to Manchester? Because my students all need so much attention. Where would I find the time to write my book? Well, I for one don't want to accept this change. I'll miss you. I will miss you all too. We need something to remember you by. I would have thought the mark I gave on your last exam would be enough, Richard. Something to remember her by. Photograph? Oh, a photographer. We should take a picture. However, that man is currently talking to the photographer. Pardon me. Excuse me. He doesn't seem to hear me. Young boy? Hello, boy. Good morning. Could you and your father move? He's busy. I can see that. But I really need to talk to that gentleman. That's a photographer. Yes. You will have to wait. Just like me. Wait and wait and wait and... I get it. Can you help me? Wait patiently. Wait patiently? A couple of minutes later. Papa! They're still here. I tried. Alright, can you help me? I'm bored. If you give me something to play with, maybe I'll help you. I don't suppose you like vegetables. Ugh, no. You could just wait, you know. That's apparently what good boys do. I think Lucas has something that might entertain the boy. Okay. Lucas. Hey, what's up, man? I need whatever you have. Lucas? Yes? Could I have some of those snap bangs? I don't want to cause a riot. They're always police patrolling. Don't worry. It'll be fine. What do you want with them? It's complicated, but I need many. But I don't need many. Maybe just 5. Alright, but I don't have a lot more after that. Thank you. Please be careful with them, alright? Of course. Okay. I got what you needed. Hello, boy. I have something for you. Oh, there's police right there, too. What are they? If you throw them on the ground, they go... boosh. Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme. But you should only throw one at the top. Where did you get that? That's enough. Let's go. Well, did not go as I'd hoped, but at least no riot. And now I could talk to the photographer. Okay, that was sketchy. Excuse me. Yes. Could you take a group picture of me and my friends over there? Of course. Just gather everyone together in front of the camera. Professor, a photographer. How about a picture? Perfect. A secondary change to maintain the state we're in right now. Well, that explains the picture. Nice. I wonder if everything will change now. That's a good question. 321 kilometers to go. I'm not sure how far that is. I'm not good at converting that. Let's talk to Farm Boy. Excuse me. Yes? What brings you on this train today? Don't give me a stupid answer. Me? My family. Oh, thank you. I'll be sending them money. That's very noble of you. I'll finally be able to help support them. Okay, talk to you again. Do you play the harmonica or only polish it? Say, do you play or only polish? There's your answer. And he just stopped. Okay. Do you know any other songs? I know one. I could try. That harmonicas always seemed really hard to play, even though I played a flute when I was in band. That was kind of a pain too, because I guess you had to have like a slit in the middle of your tooth. Just helped pass air through a lot easier. That's the reason I always gave when I did it, because I had a gap in between my two front teeth. So I guess it was easier for me to play a flute. Yeah, I didn't get very far with that after high school, but it was a fun time while I played in it. Good times, good times. But a harmonica, I don't know how you even play that. Blowing into the right, hole that they have in the front, and then covering the back to make a specific sound and do the whole, I don't know. That just seems really difficult. But very impressive all the same. I know that piece. The Lion Song. Wilma Dorf composed it. Dorful? I don't know how you say that. I know it as well. You couldn't walk across the university without hearing someone rehearsing it in the music school, or humming it on the way to class. She's my sister. Oh, right. And Mozart is my uncle. I can usually tell when someone is lying to me. I think our friend here speaks the truth. Nonsense! Look at his clothes. A farmer's idea of dressing well. Gentlemen, excuse me. Franz Markert, you know him? Yes, I know him, and his work. Quite well, as a matter of fact. Although, we've never met. Oh, back here again. Yeah, so they all apparently were in the same place together. Oh, he's an artist too, apparently. A few months ago. This copy is coming along nicely. Oh, there he is. What's up, Franz? It's been a while. Greet is showing my latest portrait this evening at the saloon. I'm very proud of you. Turn the painting before they see it. Hide. Marker may have some seen you before. Carry on as if they aren't even coming your way. Carry on. Well, I guess that worked. A tough subject, as you'll see. I'm sure you captured him or her admirably. Markert himself? And another exhibition? More work for you, Paul, old fellow. Thanks for inviting me, Markert. Hold it right there. Hello. Oy vey, yes. What happened? Did I steal that? He's right behind me. I need to hide somewhere. You want to escape this time? Uh-oh. Stop, Weber. Go, man. Go. Run somewhere. Oh. Hi. Somehow I bumped right into you again. Sir. You dropped your painting. How can this be? Hold it right there. You keep it. He's out of there. What is it? It's one of mine. So I guess he might have stole it. Stop, Weber. This is a misunderstanding. Run, run, go, man, go. Run somewhere. Oh boy, am I about to bump into everybody? Yep, there she goes. Nicole. Oh, geez, it's her. Oh, have you seen a little girl? She's running away again. Hello there, pretty lady. All I see is an angel. She can't be running from you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, how about that one? Excuse me? You're beautiful. Sir, I asked you about a little girl. Nicole. Ah. So it was your gorgeous voice, echoing through the street, calling me here to you. I take it your name is Nicole then as well, my dear. You can call me whatever you desire. My name is Paul. Forget about the girl. I must paint you. Sure, we'll go with that. You? You're wasting my time. Get out of my way. No, Fraulein. Now that you mention it, I did see a little girl. Which direction did you go? I could tell you, for a kiss, but promise I'll meet you again. Just tell me your name. Tell me your name. I don't think so. Halt! Oh. He's out of there. Remember me! She's just laughing. Oh boy. He's right behind me. Oh. Jeez, I'm surprised you can just keep running. You cannot escape. Climb the fence. I can't climb the fence. I have you at last. Climb the fence. I guess we're gonna hide into the blocking crowd. Don't worry, officer. I can't run away. You got me. You're coming with me. Oh my. Oh boy. That's fascinating. I encounter the Markarts often, but I was beneath their interest. I was invisible to them. Probably because I'm not a very outgoing person. I decided that should change. So you're a street artist. You copy famous paintings for the tourists. Something like that. Markart's early works weren't as sophisticated as his later portraits. It feels as if he were an overnight sensation. I like to think the people around him, his patron Greetla was Lawnizak at, I don't know, I'd probably just stick to first names. Last names always get me. And even in my own small way, helped him evolve so quickly. We were never formally introduced, but I made my presence felt. Okay. A few weeks ago. There I am. I wonder, is this the right place? Over there, Gustav Glimt. Is that Wilma Dorf? Can that be Lonigzak the critic? Oh, there's Markert. That's Franz Ferdinand. Any of these, yes. Let's go with Markert. I guess we'll do all of them. Certainly not. The young lady accompanying Professor Cabin is a new protege. Okay. Of course that is Fraulein I'm just gonna go with Fraulein. Everyone knows her. You oaf. What did you call me? Who's that person? A failed artist? Or a beggar? Maybe both. Yes, this is definitely the place. Such a disgusted audience. Just like this, I'll stand out like a donkey among racehorses. I need a disguise. Clothes make the man. Coat rack? I don't think anyone would mind me borrowing that jacket. Oh, look at that. Hi. Oh dear. And who might you be? A collector, a painter, a banker, a forger. A painter. I'm sharing my workshop with Markert over there. Sure you are. But then again, I do not care. Just so that you know, they'll kick you out if you keep wandering about in these clothes. That's all I had, though. Wearing additional coats won't help me to fit in. That's all I've got, though. Dragon needs a flashing touch. A tie, maybe. Oh, napkin. One of these might serve as a stylish scarf. There. Almost couture. No socialine without beverage, they say. Waiter, excuse me. I seem to have misplaced my glasses. Here you go, Mainherr. Cheers. There you go. That should do it. Liquid courage, as they say. Alright. Hello, Klimt. My dear Gustave. Yes? A pleasure to make your acquaintance. How do you know Franz Markert? And yours, Herr Weber. Paul Weber. Ah, yes. How do you know Franz Markert? Well, I discovered him. Were you not here when I introduced him? I'm afraid my aunt was terribly sick that day. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know who Markert's latest subject is? He wouldn't tell me. But we shall see in a few moments, won't we? Please, excuse me. Let's talk to Fraulein. Good evening. Lonisgat, Lonixac, Greet. Let's go with that. Good evening. Do I know you from somewhere? You don't remember me? I'm terribly sorry, but I can't recall your face. I'm sorry. I can't seem to remember where we met either. Well, if you do, please enlighten me. Yeah, sure, got it. Not a problem. I need to find out more about Fraulein. Large unveiling, I suppose. It doesn't look like the unveiling will start anytime soon. What if I talk to Klimt, though? No? Talk to the waiter? There isn't much people to talk to, so I gotta find someone to talk to. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the guests here. What would you like to know? What is Fraulein like? Can you tell me something interesting about Markert? Do you often work at events like these? What is Fraulein like? She's a genius if I ever saw one. Painting is easy. What? But distinguishing art from the mundane. I am not sure I quite agree. And from real from fake. That is hard. Well, if you put it that way. Some imitations are indeed quite good. What? You have missed my point entirely. Never mind. It's probably a good idea, just forget it. Can you tell me something interesting about Markert? I'm afraid the answer to that request is no. Yes, when I'm not serving at the cafe. I try to focus on events of cultural significance. How could you tell what's culturally significant? You seem to fit in here perfectly. I'll go with that. I know. So, nothing. How can you tell what's culturally significant? Oh, you must be joking. Just look at the people that are gathered here. The creme de la creme of Vienna. The last time I saw them all in one place was when I waited tables at Herr Klimt's birthday. Ah, interesting. It is, isn't it? Well, thank you. Klimt's birthday. Fraulein must have been there as well. Alright. Hey, Klimt. My dear Gustave, about your birthday party. We spoke about your birthday party. We did? Do you remember discussing our upcoming collaboration? Oh, you must mean modeling for the nude group painting. Oh, yes. I will get back to you regarding my schedule. Please do. I'm in desperate need of more chi-rubs. That was close. Yeah, I bet. Please, excuse me. You again? Did you remember where we met? We met at Gustave's birthday party. Oh, there were so many there. You must excuse my hazy memory. It's no trouble. What did you want to speak to me about? I was wondering about what you've been doing lately. Margaret's latest subject. Who Margaret will paint next? Yeah, latest subject. Just between the two of us. Do you know who his latest subject is? You will see soon enough, will you not? Nevertheless, from what I hear, he or she was a challenging subject. I could tell you that this makes something you're quite familiar with. Oh? Most interesting. Was there anything else? Tell me about what you've been up to lately. Oh. A rather personal question, wouldn't you say? I'm sorry, it's just that I look so forward to your critiques. Aha! Well, was there anything else? Marker will paint next. Who knows? He is a driven person. There can be no doubt about it. Doubt about that, whatever. It is hard to predict what will next pique his interest. I don't know where I start getting all these other words from. So I've noticed. I'll leave you be. Excuse me. So I guess we're gonna watch Unveiling now. I think they're about to start. Keep painting, Markert. We can make a fortune together. You're an art dealer? I sell paintings, yes. Yes, I have galleries. Me? No. Just an admirer. Yeah, sure, I sell paintings. Here is my card. I'm always pleased to welcome new patrons. Yes, and I've sold a couple of yours already, Herr Klimt. What a forger. Since none of us know what tomorrow may bring, I may as well confirm that you already suspect. I am a forger. You copy an artist's work, then sell it as an original. Only fine art, understand. There is so much dreck on display these days. I copy only the best. You've copied more than one Markert, I take it. How could I not? Markert was a dream come true. I copied several of his earliest works, then sold them to rich tourists who knew no better. But you saw the error of my ways. But tourists are in short supply these days, but you've decided to concentrate on your own aspirations? I saw no errors. My copies are perfect. But one of mine alongside a true Markert, I defy to tell you the difference. My mistake. What were we going to say? He outgrew both himself, and unfortunately, me. Ladies and gentlemen, please gather round. It is time for the unveiling of France's latest work. France's. I don't know how you would say it. Who will it be? Any ideas? His subjects are from all classes, all walks of life. It's impossible to know. I hope it is a man. It's said he has affairs with all his female models. Would you mean this? You hope he paints you? Yeah. Well, of course, I would be honored. I bet. What was the shaking of head? I knew at once there was no way I could copy that. Have you seen his most recent paintings? Yes. His work has turned darker of late, as if the light were going out of the world. "104 kilometers left. Almost there. Shouldn't be long now. Guess talk to him again. Tell us about your sister." Wilma didn't always live in Vienna. She grew up on a farm with Mama, Papa, and me. But one night that all changed. Tell us. Nice. A few years ago. Well played, big sister. We have to hurry, Otto. Papa told us to be home before 10. I'll collect the money. Old man. The young one plays well. Wilma is self-taught, and she writes many of her own songs. What's that you say? She's elf-taught? Do you think I'm daft? I suppose elves made her violin. She taught herself to play, and Papa bought her a violin and milk. Oh. Well, here then. Thank you. I'm glad you liked what we heard. tough-looking men. Oh, great. Send your sister over, boy. I have something I'd like to discuss with her. Wilma just plays. I collect the money. If you enjoyed the songs, could you spare a few kronen? I guess I misunderstood you. Yeah, I want to talk to her about playing a little something with me. She plays the violin for money, that's all. Now pay up or shut up. Watch your mouth, twig, or I'll snap you in two. You just try it, huh? Sir, big mouth, oak tree. Big mouth. Sir, my songs are meant to soothe, not sour. I'm sure Otto, and my papa, and my 3 uncles will not take kindly to anyone who spoiled the mood. She's right. There are a fearful lot of dwarfs. I don't really know how to say that still. Don't you want our money? Oh yes, I don't want your dirty money. Yeah, sure. Here. Money for the music. Thank you. Please give my regards to your wife. I could have beaten him. Someday I'll show you how strong I am. Alright. Stranger, innkeeper. I'll go stranger. I don't recognize him. And he looks like he should have at least some going on him. This is Professor Cabin, and he has an offer for Wilma. And what do you want with my sister? Young man, I assure you my intentions are honorable. Oh? I am Arthur Cabin. Here is my card. As you see, I'm a professor of musical theory. From Vienna. So that's how that started. It was only by chance that Professor Cabin stopped at the inn on his way to Salzburg. He was very impressed with Wilma's songs. It told us he could try and arrange a scholarship for her at the institute where he taught. It was a dream come true for her. One of our parents could not have paid for. Her compositions were that good even then. Her playing in the inn was helping her family. She must have been thrilled at the opportunity. Yes. Everyone had to pitch in to make ends meet. That was only one of the reasons Wilma didn't want to go. What was it like growing up with a prodigy like Wilma? A prodigy? Wilma? She was years older than Mozart. Most girls her age were already married. Okay then. What was it like growing up with your big sister? Well, of course big sisters are given to younger brothers to tease. Of course. She could hear music even when none was played. I guess it came from inside her. She'd close her eyes and listen, lost to the world. And naturally you were respectful of that. Naturally. Well, no. It was the perfect time to steal her violin and hide it. Perfect. Jesus. Oh boy. Call that a really dick move to just take her violin like that. Several years ago. I'll show them that I can play too. Alright. It's right here. I just need to wait for the right moment. Nice skulkingness you got there. Back here, Wilma should not be able to see me. Careful now. I can hear you, Otto. Don't you try and steal my violin again. Oh. Yeah. Wilma knows me if I move while she's humming or playing. True. Got chirps up there, too. Otto! Yep, he stole it. And he's out of there. Wow. What a dick. I'm telling you, it wasn't easy. It took skill and daring to steal that violin. Where did you hide it? Oh, someplace out of the way, but safe. I didn't want anything to happen to it. Again. So so now you play an instrument too? Did you take up the harmonica because of your sister? I guess I did in a way. My papa gave it to me. I'm not very good at it. At least not as good as Wilma. There was always music in her. I sent another story. You ask a lot of questions. I'm a journalist. Well, at least I was. There isn't much more to tell. It was after Wilma got her violin. We don't have much, so naturally, I was jealous. Well done. Many years ago. Both of you. Again, again, again. Play it again. Let's sing it again. Wilma, what is it? Did we miss a note? No, you played it as written. We sang it as written. Here we go again. Then what is wrong? Can't you hear it, Papa? This passage here. And now clouds float. Clouds! The notes are so boring. But we always sing it like that. I want to sing it the same way. But it's boring. Now hold on, both of you. Papa, you need to play better notes. Can't you hear how exciting it could be? Show me. Me? Don't let her play. You play, Papa. Not Wilma. Let your sister try, Otto. Fine. It's all right. Show us. Like this? That's very good. The notes don't have to be so well matched. Each can have its own life. Aha! Go on, keep playing. Wait! Then we should try to change what we sing, too. Oh? What do you have in mind? I could come up with something, too. Let's see. Flowers? Flowers have sprung. And the clouds are gone. And she's playing all wrong. Otto! You will not sing that! We are singing with my papa. What else we got here? Bench. And the bugs have much fun. Alright. You can sing that if you want to. Now, Wilma, play. There. Can you play it like this? No. You're right. The violin is yours, Wilma. Keep it. Play it. Make your music. Ah. She trembled. Looked down at the violin in her hands. Her eyes were shining. That was the beginning. I wish I had heard her in concert. I wonder when I'll hear another concert. There will always be music, my friend. Even here. Very true. Should be almost there. 22 kilometers left. Gentlemen, you have done the impossible. You have taken my mind from our destination. I thank you. Not so fast. You were a journalist. You must have a story to tell. Alas, it is a short one. I wanted to write, but my family was against it. A baron's son must naturally be in the military, so I couldn't continue writing. I wish I had a story like one of yours. All four of us are certainly headed for a story of some kind. Although yours will be somewhat different, I think. How do you mean? We three are enlisted men. 5th Army here. The same. 5th Army, yes. Headed for the camp west of Drina River? But you are an officer. 6th Army, yes. It's that obvious. Not only that, but you boarded the train at Wiener Neustadt. The military academy is there. I'm ill prepared for the soldier of any kind. 6 months training to be a leader of men. I suppose it goes without saying, but I'd rather write. Write the stories we've told you. They are a record of a life we may never see again. Write what we see in the coming weeks. Months. Someone must write it down so that there will be another war like this. Will never be. I think it would be over soon, don't you? No, I don't. But I agree. Write the stories we told if you feel they have value. But write, too, of the men you lead. Their stories matter even more. Otto, you are going to war to support your family? Paul, why are you even on this train? Theodore, why did you enlist? It's why Wilma left home. Now it's my turn to help. Well, in a way, I did the same. I also went to the military to help my mom out when times got tough, so I understand where he's coming from. But I have no talents to speak of. It doesn't take much talent to point a rifle and pull the trigger. There's more than you might think, young man. Yes, there is. I'll tell you this. I'm no coward. I'll be at the front of my charge. Or front of the charge. That does not take talent. Think about what you just said. I believe you. Yeah. Yes, your sister had talent, but she did not just waltz on the top of the stage. It took time and effort to become who she is now. But in the end, she fled home all the same. All opportunities squandered. I gave my word. I'll fight until my last breath, if I must. Playing the hero. What's wrong with that? I can see you're working yourself up. You think you're ready for battle? Your blood is like fire in your veins. Yes, it feels like that. Is that wrong? It's not, but you must prepare for what's coming. How did your sister prepare for writing her song? She wrote to me once about a friend that she called. He was there for her when she was all alone. But who do I have? Your family is depending on you. Your comrades in arms must trust you. You stand between everyone back at home and chaos. You must protect Wilma's song. That song reminds you of home, of family, friends, loved ones. I won't let them down. You will, if you rush heedlessly into enemy fire. You cannot be thoughtless. To be thoughtless is to be blind. Blind? I don't understand. Find the calm deep inside you. You must stay alert, stay aware. Adrenaline will drive you, but never ever let it blind you. Yeah. You've been in this situation before. Your story, the men at the inn where your sister played. Your family needed the money, and you swallowed your anger and took it. I never should have taken that money. Staying calm, you make it sound so easy. It's not. It's the most difficult thing there is. Wilma's choice seemed to have had a great influence on your life. Even watching from the sidelines, I was changed. Will you think about what I've said? Yes. Yes, I will. Alright, Paul, you're next. I'm not interested in hearing your platitudes. You helped me, let me help you. You can't. Why? Tell me why you enlisted. I didn't, Lieutenant. I was drafted. Okay then. Theodore, I guess you're up. Because war is madness. Oh, that makes so much sense. How do wars start? Greed for wealth and our land. Fear of those who will not like us, and therefore must mean us harm. Revenge for a zealot's bullet. And you think you can stop all that? Probably not. Not by myself, anyway. But I thought I could at least try. I know that sounds foolish. Do you have something in mind? You want to stop war by going to war? Do you mean you have political ambitions? Yes. Who makes the decision to make war? Politicians, not soldiers. If more politicians spent time facing an enemy bayonet to bayonet, maybe they would try harder to find another solution. A solution? Like you did with that photo when your professor was leaving? Instead of lamenting, you took change into your own hands. Precisely. You sound very passionate about this. And naive, I suppose. It seems you have a gift with words. Your sincerity is obvious. You remind me about myself. Yeah, you have a gift with words. Your professor taught you well. Maybe. And still she disguised as shell. I will speak only the truth. No shams and no disguises. What stops you from doing that? I want to inspire the people. But I don't know if I am brave enough. You have courage. I see it in you. I can't stand up to my father. You have courage. You see more in me than I do. Naturally. Just like Reknizek. How so? Wouldn't you call it brave that your professor took over Niner's classes? Yes, of course. Extraordinarily so. But how am I brave? You're putting your life on the line for your beliefs. You have passion people will respond to. You care. Others will see that and listen. Hopefully. And what if people listened? How do I know what I'm proclaiming is what's right? You're a scientist, are you not? What of it? You can't know you're right. But when there's new data, you adapt your theory. Reknizek did the duel with Zayla, remember? She could have destroyed his career. But something changed in that lecture hall. She acknowledged his efforts and respected him. Yes, together they accomplished so much more. I wish I could be as sure as you are. You studied mathematics. You understand odds. Of course. I would bet on you. I'm sure your professor would too. It does sound like something she would do. Based on all you've told us, it seems the changings she's brought were not just for her, but for everyone. What do you mean by that? She did not just focus on your own theories or her own theories. She changed something in others around her through her teaching. And I can too? Oh, seems like we're coming here. Oh boy. We're almost there. Then I must change. My men must see me in uniform. It's sad. The whole point of this whole thing was they're going to war, apparently. We're coming to the station. Where's Paul? He just left. He left just before you did, or after you did. I don't think he'll be joining us at the front. He won't, if he gets shot deserting. He must still be on the train, though. I will go and look for him. Okay, then. One of these compartments are empty. Paul! Oh, I found him. That was easy. Yep. The lone car. You're leaving us? Are you going to stay and are you going to try and stop me? Your story was amusing, running from the police. You don't think much of yourself, do you? You never told us if you painted your own pictures. Why would I? I'm a forger. For a friend, someone you love? Or for yourself, not for profit, just for you? No. Why would anyone look at them? I'm a nobody. What makes you think you know me, son of a baron? I don't. Stop running away. We're all questioning ourselves, aren't we? But think about it. Marker confronted his battles head on. What battles? Did he fight someone with a brush? On guard. He painted his greatest critic. Touché. The train is slowing. Will you sound the alarm? No, it's your decision. We were right. You will make a great leader. I'll do my best. Please leave me now. I have a decision to make. Well, guess he went through it. I'm glad you reconsidered, Paul. Gentlemen, we go to different battles, but I would be proud to have you in my command. I will do everything in my power not to fail my men. If I fail them, I would be failing you. My name is Albert Volk. Everyone calls me Bert. Can I just do it with everybody? Paul Weber. Odo Dorfel. I still don't know how to do that one. Theodore Lechner. In 1914, shortly after the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, men were drafted. It was the beginning of the First World War. Otto went to war to defend his family and his country, but he got to see his parents again. And Wilma? I guess that wasn't a question. I don't know why I said it like that. Paul stopped running away. Committing to something for the first time in his life, he returned to Freda. And a few years later, that commitment turned into a small, happy family. Nice, nice. In the 4 years of war, something inside of Theodore changed. Pursuing a career in politics, he swore to prevent another war at all costs. Oh, there's Wilma. For a short amount of time, Wilma's music was a huge success. She was the darling of all Vienna. But one day, Wilma returned to her hometown. While she never stopped writing music, she took up teaching it. Cool. The heck is this? One late autumn afternoon, a woman stepped into Leo's Podney's Inn. She sat down silently when asked what she liked to have. She smiled and answered, "A plate of your world-famous dumplings, Leos." I guess that's her. The music that brightened the earliest years of the 20th century fell silent after the outbreak of the war. Franz Marker must have done something to change his grandfather's mind. He began climbing again soon after his grandson's success. France became a central member of a new art movement in Vienna. His unique view of the world inspired many across all disciplines. France was drafted 1 year after the war broke out. In a brief quiet before dawn, he drew the layers of his comrades. In 1918, Gustav Klimt died, marking the end of an era. Emma Reknazek moved to the United Kingdom, accepting an offer to become lecturer for mathematics at the university in Yorkshire. Throughout the 20th century, many scientific discoveries were created to Emma's proof of the Reknazek state. Emma kept writing to Nicole for the rest of her life. Nicole found she didn't hate quite as many things as she used to. During the war, the University of Vienna was transformed into a military hospital, but lessons continued to be learned wherever students and their teachers could meet. Cool. The First World War came to an end in 1918. The total number of military and civilian casualties amounted to more than 38 million lives. I guess that's it. Man. I don't think there's a way to skip this either. Always the problems with credits. I'll probably do that, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so here's our decisions. Let's see. 52% also took the money. He was being a jerk, so probably, refusing it would have been a good idea, but they did need it, so. 86% weren't able to escape the police either. I guess there was a way to do it, but I didn't know how. I guess you had to jump on the wagon, but I think I pressed the other stuff too quickly, and I think I pressed the climb the fence twice, so that didn't help me out at all. So, whoops. 73% also used snap bangs at the market. Apparently you could do other things, but I mean, he did give the suggestion, so why wouldn't you take it? So 30% also encouraged all of the men. So I guess you couldn't, there's a way not to do it, but I did get the latter, it seemed, and I was able to do it, so that was good. At least I was able to encourage all of them, and 50% of all soldiers mobilized in World War I were casualties. That one's just not a decision, that one is a fact. So many people lose their lives when they go to war. It's such a sad thing, but it does happen. That's why I'm hoping not for another war, but it's hard to really say. You can't really say if there is or isn't going to be one. But anyway, now that we're done with this, it was definitely a good game. I liked it. I liked all the music in it too. It's pretty cool. Especially the first one. The ending of Silence. They actually showed the Lion song. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. I definitely like games like this, little lax. You just read whatever's going on, make choices, and hopefully it's for the better, but it's pretty cool. So, thank you for joining me for this adventure. I'll see you guys for another adventure. Bye.